Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we have more LoL gameplay. Sorry, it's been a while, I think. Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while. Reason number one, I don't have that much time actually. Reason number two, I just don't feel like to. I've been trying to figure out LoL in my free time, and it's just not fun. So that kind of took motivation away for recording videos. The reason is, you play LoL, I feel like I lose because of luck, like 70% of the time. And then I decide to switch with Ace, just to see the difference, and it's a huge difference. Like, with Ace, it just feels so much better to play. Also, I'm playing Otamas, which is something I said I didn't want to play because he's a rotation block 1. To be honest, she's only being used as a 2k, so she can be any 2k. So yeah, I just decided to use her because I was trying to use Mole to remove bodies from the field. It's not bad, to be honest, but again, what LoL can do is just not good compared to everything else. But yeah, our first game is against Crocodile. Crocodile setting up bodies on the field. He's setting up that Miss Wednesday. Crocodiles are starting to know what to do with their deck a bit more. So their freeze or their removal is a bit more consistent, like your guys are seeing right now. As you can see, set it up the Miss Wednesday with the Mr. 1, and then just removed our Drake. Also, we did not see two small bodies that we could play on an early game, which is usually what LoL wants to do. You kind of need to have two small bodies so then you can exchange power while playing on curve on later turns. So we did not manage to get that, but at least we do have the late game. So let's see. I set up another Drake because Drake is one of the best cards in the deck in my opinion, especially if you're playing the removal variant with the Mole, or what some people do, which is the 4-cost event. I forgot the name. 10,000 swords, whatever, 5,000 sword, whatever. Which is the set 1 event. 4-cost, reduces the opponent's power by 10k. It's a supernova, it's searchable, but again, it's block 1, so I'm very reluctant to use it. I'm just hoping that LoL gets something in AV04, to be honest. That's all I'm asking, to be honest. It's all I want. Everything just feels so bad to play here. No, I lie. There's one thing that feels good, which is Uroj and maybe Drake, to be honest. Also, you guys saw by the decklist, I'm playing the PRB LoL. Also good, but not as good. I ended up removing it. The decklist you guys saw at the start of the video is not the same that I'm using right now. I just decided not to go with the removal because there's absolutely zero reason. Like, the windows to play the Mole or the 1000 whatever event are just, it means you cannot play big bodies. It means you don't have late game, and again, it could work if the bodies I played that were smaller had like better effects or had better synergy with one another, which they don't. So yeah, at least he's not building a lot of offensive power. Crocodile over there, he just plays his Crocodile now, so we cannot attack, but it's fine. We are setting up bodies. Okay, he let the 5 go. Let's go 10, and I get, yeah, set up the Luffy in case he freezes more of my bodies. I can use Luffy. Also, he got us a 2k, so we're pretty good on defense as well. He only has 2 swings, so it's fine. But I did get the 2k just in case. Now, if he plays a second Crocodile, that means he can freeze 2 bodies again. Don't know if he'll do it. Nope. No, he can still do it, yeah. Crocodile is an 8 cost. That's Miss Valentine. He does play the second one, so this means, yeah, He's go. Actually, he can freeze 3 because they are playing the patchwork event, which if my opponent has a 0 cost or less, once we reduce the cost with that patchwork event, it actually freezes the card. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's patchwork, isn't it? Yeah, patchwork. I don't know. I think it's patchwork. So it actually just froze 3 of my characters. But I think it's fine. We can just make a 5k swing here. He'll just counter. We make a 9 with Law Rush there, and then just exchange. And make an 11 with Luffy. He probably does not have, yep. He probably does not have the counter. Ooh! Exact change. But yeah. Next game is against Hancock. Here we are searching. We got Turosh, but I don't think we can play it because we need Drake. Drake is one of the most important pieces to play on curve. He's the first big body you can set up pretty much. Not only that, he stops removal, so that means it's a body that usually stays. Yeah, we can do Luffy. Luffy can get... Okay, got a kid, I guess. We go 6. Probably a trigger that plays from life. Yep. Ah, this new yellow is just so unfun. Like every time it gets a life, it's just play the card. The same with the Thriller Bark Pirates. But it's not like they play themselves from life, it's just trash it and then play from trash, a 4 cost or less, rested, which is not bad, still, obviously. There you go. Okay, he did not attach. Someone is calling me. I cannot pick up, sorry guys. So we just go the 7 with Luffy. I was thinking about going with Hawkins, but I wanted to decrease the power of Hancock, so in case it does not block, my leader can just swing with no problem. And if he blocks, he still needs to give 1 card, or just needs to let the blocker go. He does let the blocker go, so that's nice. He just blocks right away. Plays Kuma, gets another life. Now he's probably gonna attach every single Dawn that he can. Yep. That's whatever. We already knew about this. Now it's gonna go 6 and 6. I take 1 and I'm gonna counter the other because there's no way I'm not gonna counter. Okay. So he's burning lives every time I KO something, so that's a problem. And I'm actually gonna take it away. He can give me 2 cards if he wants. No, he lets go and burns the life. So yeah. And he's probably gonna get a trigger that plays from life. Ah! How did I know this? I've played this game a long time ago and I still know. We do not play anything from hand because I want to have as much counter in hand as possible. He tries Raging Tiger. I think I'm gonna use my leader effect actually because it just used a lot of Dawn. He goes 2-2. That's fine. Hopefully we get something. We did get something. That's a killer. So yeah, that means we have right now we have 3 swings. I think we can block and counter. That's what we should do. Block, give every single counter because we need to finish this turn, so might as well. So yeah, we need to go law right away. Oh yeah, so we can go 6 here. 6 with law gives us a 2k. He actually gives us 2 1ks. We go with kid now. Now we go 7. Gives us +2 cards. He takes. Okay, so he's filtering the hands. And now we go 10. Needs to give us 3 cards, yeah, as long as those are 2ks. Nope, those are not 2ks. He didn't have it, so we win. There you go. This is pretty much what Law does. Ignores the board most of the time. Maybe takes 1 body and then just swings lives and hopes for the best. That's pretty much all we can do. Did we keep? No, I mulliganed the hand and this is what I got. The last game is against Moria. We still don't have much to do. Yeah, the best we can do is play Urosh, pass turn, next turn we play Drake. Again, Urosh, we kind of never want to use the KO in the new leaders because they always have an on KO effect that does something that we don't like. So the Urosh is usually just a draw. For example, this on KO looks at 3 cards and then just searches. And also has a trigger that plays a 4-cost thriller back or less from the trash. Yep. He can swing 7. If you swing 7, we just take, obviously. We swing 6. We probably can take this one as well. Or we either counter with Bartholomew or we take. We took. That's a lot of Drakes. I'm gonna swing the 7 first. It doesn't matter the order here, it's just gonna counter our leader swing anyways. He gets a trigger. Who would have guessed? Plays another body. So he's playing bodies on his turn and bodies on our turn. And what do we play? We play bodies on our turn only. That's Law summed up. Everybody's doing something during my turn, and then Law just needs to wait. Law feels very much like an OP1 leader, you know? For example, comparing to Ace. Ace does do something on the opponent's turn. He draws more cards. For example, Law gets absolutely no value in the opponent's turn, and how the power creep went with OP13 and now with OP14 is pretty much everybody has something to play on your opponent's turn. In the yellow case, it's just the triggers, obviously, it always has been, but other leaders have something else. Either they have interaction on the opponent's turn or they're just a pain in the ass during the opponent's turn. In the case of Roger, for example, or Savo making themselves a bigger leader, or in the case of Savo just making sure that he can spam board so he can be protected on the opponent's turn. For example, just giving examples out of my head, but Law does not feel that he can do actually anything. We cannot attack into the board because the board does not play from hand, he actually plays from trash, so it doesn't matter, it doesn't go down in resources on board, it doesn't go down in resources in hand. So yeah, we just keep on swinging lives. he plays that event, which I never saw anybody play. So that caught me off guard, but that's fine. He takes that. He's gonna get another trigger. He's gonna play something else from hand. And next turn, he's probably gonna heal with his leader ability. He's probably gonna play Moria, the new Moria. Yep, there you go. Another trigger. We also did not see a lot of good curve here, so that's bad. Perona. Yep. There you go, we just play the Drake to set it up. He's a brick in hand anyway, so might as well set up some... I think this is... No, this is not somewhat lethal. We do not have lethal because he's gonna get a life. Now, at 1 or 2 lives, but I think at least 1. So that takes away our lethal and gives him lethal actually. So he's just gonna spend a lot of cards. Yep, a lot of cards from our hand, trying to set up game. We're probably gonna try and we took that one. That's very bad. We need to counter. We need to counter this one as well. Yeah, he takes. So he's gonna heal 2 because he's gonna play the Moria. Yep. So he goes from 1 life. Oh no, he doesn't. Wait, I thought Moria gave a life. Never mind, my bad. So now we cannot even attack. If we attack into board, he just plays something else from trash, and so we lose. We have nothing to do. The best we can do is like swing on to life and then use Mole to take away Perona. Pretty much. We got 10, that's fine. Oh, he gets another trigger. Who would have guessed? And so that means that it doesn't even matter if we KO the Perona, he just has lethal. That's pretty much it. The only thing he needs to do is swing with Perona and yeah, and then just sacrifice her, give plus 1k and free something and then just attach and win. That's why I conceded. Win and a loss is not very good, but you know, I think there are still good games to showcase. If I bring Law back to the channel, it's going to be hopefully with a V04 support, but more importantly, it will not be the control variant, it's just rush variant. As you guys saw, I only used Maul in one of the games, and it was even when the game was already lost. So yeah, I think it's just better to go rush. But thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.